You're wondering if you can access your KiwiSaver early, then stay listening. Tom Hartmann from sorted.org.nz, the place to get your money sorted with all the top tips online, is joining us today to talk about applying for a KiwiSaver hardship withdrawal. Good morning, Tom. Welcome to the program.
Kia ora, it's great to be with you.
Hey, so tell us, Tom, in what hardship situations can people withdraw their KiwiSaver early?
Yeah, so this is a really important feature of KiwiSaver that gives us a lot of peace of mind, actually, because you're able to withdraw your KiwiSaver savings generally if you're doing it tough, if you're experiencing hardship. So, but what that means is those times when you might not be able to pay your essential living expenses, even like your mortgage, you might be suffering from a serious illness or have to pay for medical treatment. Sometimes you can even use it for funeral costs.
Oh,
But what I wanted to just to get across is the key thing to know that significant hardship is not is when you're unable to meet essential everyday expenses like food or shelter. But it's not for any of the following. So it's not for credit card debt. It's not for fines or in infringement notices. It's not for debt collection agency bills, any higher purchase debt for non-essential living expenses, holidays, or even traveling to visit a sick relative. So that's really important to know. It's when you can't make ends meet for those essential expenses in life.
sure. And I guess it's when you've exhausted every other avenue, right? Say some of us, we've got mortgages, you might be able to change the makeup of your mortgage and things like that beforehand. Is that what
Yeah.
you guys would suggest?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. You want a hardship withdrawal from KiwiSaver to be a very last resort. You want to exhaust all your other options first, and there are definitely options out there. We can talk more about that, but the main thing is because you're withdrawing from your KiwiSaver, which is for long term, you're growing your money over the long term. That taking out some now means that you're stepping away from a lot of money later,
Yeah, sure.
unfortunately.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
for example, just to give you an example, let's say you're 35 and you're going to take $20,000 out of your KiwiSaver growth fund. By the time you were 65, you'd have $74,000 less in your KiwiSaver if you did that. So
Mm,
it's actually a big deal. And we've got tools on Sorted, so you can see exactly how it will affect you over the long term. So you plug in your figures, where you're at, how much you think you withdraw, and then you can see by the time that you withdraw for retirement how much less you'd have. So you can make a sharper decision, basically.
sure. So, Tom, somebody is at, they've exhausted all those avenues. There is no other avenue. They want to apply for this. How much of their KiwiSaver can they actually withdraw?
Yeah, so actually you can withdraw everything except the government money going in. So if you remember how KiwiSaver works, we've got our contributions that have gone in. If you're an employee, your employer has contributions going in. The government contributes money, and then you get investment returns because all that money is invested in the markets and things like shares and bonds, and that grows over time. So you can withdraw any of that money except the government part of it. And but we should probably talk a little bit more about those other avenues that you should really explore first, because those are really important. Um,
Yeah, just touch on those briefly for us. Obviously,
yeah. Let's talk about that. One is we've got this great free helpline here in New Zealand. It's called Money Talks,
okay.
and that's at 0800 345 123. It's pretty easy to remember. And you can text 4029 even, and you can use that service anonymously. So it's really good to get advice and support before you think about withdrawing your KiwiSaver.
Okay.
Also, you should know that your lenders and your banks, they'll want to help first before you withdraw from KiwiSaver. So you mentioned before, like restructuring a mortgage, changing the settings on it. Those things should be explored first. there are no interest and low interest loans out there from great organizations like Good Shepherd.
Yep.
For example, their good loans programs, and we've got some other avenues to explore on Sorted too. Government support. You want to really make sure that you've gone the work and income route before you withdraw from KiwiSaver, because again, KiwiSaver should be a last resort because you're really robbing from your future in order to take care of today, and you want to really make sure that. The other thing I'll mention is that actually, because of these piles of money in KiwiSaver, they become targets. So just be aware that fraudsters might be trying to talk you into withdrawing from your KiwiSaver, and it's not in your benefit at all. So be very careful here when you're going for a hardship withdrawal.
Yeah. And just one other question. When your KiwiSaver is withdrawn, is it taxed?
So the way KiwiSaver works is when we contribute to KiwiSaver, that's with post-tax dollars. So it's not like, and then as it grows in KiwiSaver, the investment returns are already taxed. So when you withdraw from KiwiSaver, it's a good experience, actually, whether it's in retirement or for a hardship withdrawal, you do not get taxed on that money. That is your money in that account.
That's good news. Now, for you guys at Sorted, this month is Money Month, and you've got a bunch of events on your website, webinars people can join. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe some of the key ones there?
Yeah. So all of August is Sorted Money Month, and the theme this year is really taking pause and get sorted. And you really want to find any excuse to really define the moment to really sort your money. So we've got this great excuse generator that's right on the website there. My favorite excuse is my cat is in neighborhood scandal, and just to get out of things. So it's a lot of fun.
My cat is in a neighborhood scandal, did you say?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd probably be my cat, but we'll talk about that another time. Hey, Tom.
But yes, we do have webinars going on each Wednesday, and would invite you to come on. And the next one is about managing debt, and then the fourth one will be about protecting what's really important, money-wise, financially speaking, and how to build resilience.
Great. Sounds good. Okay. So that website, it's a really useful website. I actually go there quite a bit. Sorted.org.nz, sorted.org.nz. Tom Hartmann, thank you so much for your time today.
Great to be with you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for joining us today. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can catch all our interviews on Star. See you next time.